What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. First, forewarning, this video my camera like dies and stuff like that, so if you see the quality kind of go in and out or whatnot, I'm sorry, because I am using my iPhone right now because, you know, I need a new camera and I need suggestions because it keeps saying that my battery is like dying or overheated and it just shuts off the entire camera, so it's super annoying to film videos. But I still wanted to stay committed and get this one up for you guys, so it is a get ready with me kind of chit chat. I go over some of the products that I use and answer the questions that you guys did ask me on Instagram. If you want to see this look and hear the answers to my questions, then go ahead and just keep on watching. What's up, guys? How are you? How are you doing? So I just got this sweater over the weekend and I am obsessed. It is Free People and it was on sale. So this sweater was like originally like freaking like probably 70 something dollars. I think it's something like 68 and I got it for $19. Steal. What I've been starting with when I do my makeup, weird I know, but since my daughter Kaylee has eczema, I read with this product that people use before putting on their makeup. Like, as you can see, I have a few blemishes because I am going through like ovulation, just got over my period, so that just kind of happens for me around that time. But the eczema honey, I use their spray and it's literally just witch hazel and aloe spray, so I'm digging it. It just so refreshing. Put it in the fridge so it gives that like cooling effect. That's what they suggest anyways, but it's so good for your skin as it is, so why not use it? How many of you watched The Bachelorette? Oh, it just started. I'm so excited. I am obsessed with Bachelorette and Bachelor. I watch it all. I watch Bachelor in Paradise. I watch it all, and my mom and I watch it together, and now we're watching it on Tuesdays, which is so hard for me because I absolutely love watching it on Monday. I like to know what's up, but the finale will make sure we watch it on Monday. But just with a little one, you know, gotta watch it on, this is dripping in the mouth, watch it on Tuesdays during her nap time so we can actually pay attention. But let me just rave about this foundation real quick. So it is IT Cosmetics. And I just tried this a few days ago and I had no idea. I just went in there and like picked something, and when I first put it on I was like, oh my gosh, like it's kind of light, it kind of comes out to like a yellow tint. I could not figure out what color I was at all. I just got done working out and I still see sweat, so you know, that's all right. I am obsessed. Oh my gosh, so lightweight, two pumps, and I have massive like full coverage, and that's it. Like, what I love is full coverage. I need the cakey look is like what I go for, and it's so lightweight, feels like nothing is on my skin, period. It's like freaking flawless. So if you are looking for a foundation, and honestly it's not that bad of a price point, I think it was $38. No, it's not like drugstore pricing, but this foundation is going to last me forever because I only have to use 2 pumps. I was using the Estee Lauder foundation because everyone raves about that one, the Double Wear Estee Lauder, but one, I don't like the container. I can't see how much I have left, and I don't like pouring it out, and then I pour out too much, and then yada bing, yada boom, it's not good. This one I 100% recommend, and for me, I got the color light beige, 125. I literally thought, because it was coming out yellow on my hand, I was like, well, we're just gonna see what it comes out to. But as it oxidizes on my skin, it's the perfect color. Like, even when I have a spray tan, like as you can see, it might be a little white because I do have a little bit of a spray tan on, but when I put on my bronzer and things like that, it all just blends so perfectly, so stinking perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into these questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you better go follow your girl, because that's where I'll ask majority of the time if I am going to do a type of Q&A or anything like that. Let's do it. Okay, so first one, somebody asked if, they said, is your daughter sleeping in her own crib at night? If so, what are your tips and tricks? So Kaylee has been sleeping in her crib. Speaking of, she is sleeping right now. She has been sleeping in her crib since we moved here, so that was 3.5 months, maybe 4 months. It's so hard to do your makeup and talk, and if I'm looking over here, it's because there's a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. So 3.5, 4 months old. my tips and tricks when it comes to getting your child to sleep through the night or transitioning them to the crib. How we started transitioning her was her naps, putting her in her crib, and having like kind of a nap time routine. I didn't really have like a nap time routine. You know, we change her diaper, turn off the light, turn on her fan, make sure the curtains are closed, like we have blackout shades to keep it super dark in there. At 4 months old, I would rock her until she got drowsy, to the point of like she was awake but not fully awake, and then lay her down in her crib, in her sleep sack and with her passy. It kind of comes to like this tips and tricks. Start with naps, start doing that first, and have a little routine so they kind of know it's like wind down time. Kind of rock them, soothe them if they're younger, soothe them until they, you know, get that drowsy little cute look on their face, and then stick them down in their crib. And they might not like it at first, but just keep trying. Go in there and keep trying, but don't go in like every little peep and sound they make, because they have to learn to self-soothe. I'm not talking cry it out method, but I'm talking like if they just kind of fuss, don't run into the bedroom. So for bedtime, we just kind of went for it. Just stuck to a bedtime routine, I think is my biggest thing. Do a bath and then have a warm bottle. We'd go read a book and, you know, like kind of like massage her after the bath with some lotion. So everything was just kind of like a winding down time to kind of get her, you know, just to, hey, I'm sleepy, like it's bedtime kind of thing. And now that she's a little bit older, now that she's almost 13 months, I just make sure that about 15-20 minutes before bed we're kind of like putting away the toys and just kind of like winding down, that kind of thing. And we still do a bottle before bed and stuff like that. So I hope that answers and gives you some tips and tricks of when it comes to sleeping. Also, what I really followed when I was kind of going through that transition was taking care of babies on Instagram. It's at taking care, as in C-A-R-A, of babies. I will link them below or put the little handle right here, so you guys can see that. But I 1000% suggest following them, like, because I'll probably forget by the time I have my next kid. So I will definitely be probably referring back to her. And that leads into the next question that somebody actually asked, was if I want more kids. Yes, I want more kids. Oh my gosh, I want like 20. Yes, we want more kids. Probably start trying next year. I still need time, but in my head, like, I'm ready, like I want another one, but I know that I need to slow my roll because I just want to enjoy Kayleigh just a little bit longer, and also just focus on me for a little bit, because I feel like I'm just getting the gist of that, and I think I need to like keep focusing on that. But I'd love to have at least one more, maybe two more, just kind of depends. I've always thought of adopting. I've also thought of that. I'd like to have definitely 2 of my own biologically, then maybe a 3rd one adopt. I'm not really quite sure. It's just always been kind of something on my mind, but I've never like pursued it or anything, and I know that is a long journey and a long process. So I don't know. It's just always been something on my heart. So I might do that one day. I might not. Whatever God has planned for me and whatever is presented with me, and just bringing a 3rd kid into my life, I definitely want to be prepared and ready for that. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera real quick because they take me a minute and it's just so hard to do that talking. But what I have switched to, I've always used the Anastasia brow pencil, and I switched to Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, and I just absolutely love it. This is shade number 4. It's when I had brown hair, so I'll probably go one lighter. I like how this one's smaller. I like how the pencil is a little bit smaller. It's just kind of what I dig, and it does not smear off. That's what I was having a problem with the Anastasia, is it would get on my skin right here, and like it just didn't look like hair, you know? It didn't look right. So yeah. What I'm gonna do for my eyes, I literally use these palettes all the time, but I love them because they don't leave any fallout. I just want to see like kind of like a mommy get ready with me, like what I do specifically, like the products and the techniques. If that's something that you guys want to see, then I will totally go like more into depth about that. But today I'm just going to kind of stick to the questions and just chit chat and get ready with you. But I love Jaclyn Hill's Morphe. Like, I think this is in her Vault collection, and this one is the Bling Boss. I cannot tell this one because I accidentally smashed one of my favorite ones right there. But I love this one. Hush Hush is one of my go-tos. It's like a purplish dark, just It's so good. Love it on the eyeballs, and because that's where it goes. Ride or Die right here, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I use it all the time. So what I'm going to go in with today is a secret. Because if you want to know what I do, then give this video a thumbs up, you know, subscribe, the whole shebang, and then you'll know. Anyways, next question. I'm going to jump into the one about hair. They were kind of wondering the process, and I know this was a while ago now, obviously. If you guys followed me before, which I'm sure you have because I did not post that many videos, I like pretty much brown, black hair. Like, it was pretty darn dark, and my hair was pretty healthy at that point because I literally, when I moved to Colorado, so I had blonde hair before I moved to Colorado, but I just couldn't find anybody to do it right, and I'm super, super picky with my blonde hair. It's like a level 3, and if you guys know hair at all, you didn't know I went to cosmetology school, so 1 is like blackest black, and 10 is like ultimate platinum. So I was like a 3, 4, probably leaning more towards a 3. So I was really dark hair, really dark, and I've had that for over a year, so you know, it was really in there. What I want to say before anything, because I guess she has been getting people coming to her, like sending pictures to her of my hair, and like, my stylist won't let me do this, or like things like that. And what I want to say first and foremost is that my hairstylist Erin is somebody that I am close with, and somebody that I worked with, and somebody that has done my hair for years, and she knows that I just don't really care about the damage, and I know the consequences, and I went to hair school, and she just does it just because we're close and I want her to, and she just knows me, and she knows that I don't like the process that it typically takes to go from black to blonde. So most hairstylists are going to make you go through a process. Honestly, they're going to make you go through a process that could take a few months, or it could take up to a year. Depending on your end goal and where you're starting at with your hair. If you're wanting more of just like a warm, you know, kind of like just a ombre effect and still dark roots, it's probably not going to take you that long to get there. But if you're wanting something platinum like I wanted, it could take a pretty long time if you're coming from pretty much black hair. Just know that it's going to take that time, and for me, I think I did 4 lightening processes. I do not recommend this, and do not go ask your hairstylist to do this, because I guarantee they will not do it unless you know them, and unless you know the outcome of, you know, the damage that's going to be done to your hair, and possibly, depending on what you've done previous to your hair, of losing your hair. So I think the first day we lightened it 2 times for sure, and then I think I went back for a whole another lightening process. So my hair was pretty fried at this point. And then right before I left to Dallas, and she lightened just, I think it was my left side, because some of it was still kind of warm, and I'm super picky, and I wanted it. I just wanted it. I didn't care what it was going to do to my hair, obviously. With that being said, I did like 4 lightening processes. I damaged the hell out of my hair, but what I do know is how to take care of it. And what I have been doing is, before, because I wash my hair probably once a week, and before I get in the shower, I will do like most of the time like a coconut oil treatment on my ends, or my entire head, to be honest. Loads and buckets of coconut oil in my hair, and just let it soak for like 15 to 20 minutes. And to keep it white, I have never found a purple shampoo that does this, but the Fanola purple shampoo, I have the vegan purple shampoo. Oh my gosh, that shampoo is amazing. But be careful. If you do not know what you're doing, you can really turn your hair purple, to be honest. For me personally, because my hair is so porous and so damaged, I turn my hair purple, because when I wash with conditioner, it washes it out. And I do have extensions, which helps, which they're super ratchet right now. I have dreads in the back of my head, if you want me to be honest right now. You know, the whole shebang. But I ordered some. With my longest answer, that is my answer. The process of going black to blonde. And I can promise you, I will probably never go back to dark brown or black for a very long time, if ever again in my life. I like my blonde hair. I like the brightness. I like all the just energy it brings, and I just love the blonde hair. I have been red before and I do really love that, so maybe down the road, but it's gonna be a really long time. I'm going to pop my lashes on real quick and I'll be right back. I got these lashes Amazon. I got these from Amazon actually. If I can find the exact ones I got, I will place them down below. I've got a lot of questions of where I've gotten my lashes and all that kind of stuff, and the glue that I use is the Duo glue. Do not mind my nails at all. My hands are like my biggest insecurity, like honestly they are, and that is like a part of like my self-care journey that I'm taking on, because I bite my nails and I have my entire life, and so is going and getting my nails done, and I would love to get lash extensions. So that's kind of on my list of to-dos. Another question that somebody asked, my girl Jenna, why are you so beautiful and such an amazing friend? Girl, why are you so beautiful and such an amazing friend? Another one, do you remember me? Well, if your Instagram handle was your name, then I might remember you. The question that really got me thinking that I'm going to end with is, do you miss not being a mom? Haley, good question. Do I miss not being a mom? Like, when I saw that question come across, it seriously got me thinking. I was like, do I miss not being a mom? Like, I don't even remember my life not being a mom. And it's been my dream my entire life to be a mom, that I was so excited for it to happen that, like, I don't remember, like, the past. Like, I don't remember those things. And so I sat there and I was like, I want to answer this truthfully. So I sat there and started thinking. I was like, okay, so what was my life before being a mom? And as I sat and thought about it, I was like, I feel that when I wasn't a mom, there was definitely more freedom. Okay, so my camera is dying, so that's why I tried to hurry and put this on. But this is my go-to lip pencil right now. Milani. Don't know the shade. And all I could remember myself doing was working and really having no purpose in life. And partying, drinking a lot, and those kinds of things. And not surrounding myself necessarily with people that were going to further me in life. And when Kayleigh came into the world, I felt a purpose. I felt something that I needed to live for and work for and to be somebody for and provide for, and all those amazing, amazing feelings that I've been searching for came as soon as she was born. So my answer to do I miss like not being a mom is no. And she has just given me such a huge purpose in this world, and it just makes me so excited what the next one is going to bring. And it's just the biggest blessing. It's absolutely just the biggest blessing. My camera totally just died, and so if you're seeing a different quality or anything like that, I'm kind of looking over there to make sure it's like good, but just a different quality or whatever. It's because I'm using my iPhone at the moment. Anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for asking me questions and submitting them on Instagram. I really do appreciate it, and it's just a really fun way to connect with you guys, for you guys to get to know me more, and I can get to know you more, and what you guys want to see and what you guys want to hear from me and those kinds of things. So I am very thankful for that. So thank you, and thank you for watching this video. If you want a more detailed makeup video, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below, so that I can do that for you guys, because I could do like a quick, I look for, you know, a mommy type look, or a quick foundation one, or an all together look, because I know we do not have that much time. And speaking of that, it is probably time for me to make her lunch and get her up. So anyways, guys, I love you very much, and thank you so much for watching this video. I feel truly blessed to be able to be here talking to you guys and doing this with you guys. It is all such a dream, and I'm just so thankful for it. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.